Hello and welcome back to FEW Showdown, our second showdown of the month, where obviously again we're continuing on with our Gauntlet qualifier matches for Night of Scares. Last week we saw Eduardo and Marcus Cross advance. They became the two, obviously they became two of the three men confirmed for that match. So again, third one, mysterious. Wait till Night of Scares, we'll tell you. We also saw the Undisputed FEW champion confronted by an ex-challenger. So the Undisputed champion retain, and we also saw Connor sadly get injured in that Stud Express match against Shadow Dimension. But I will say, best thing about the night, the debut from Sarah Hawk was incredible. We do have another debut tonight, so here's the match card. It's coming your way. We have Daniel Baxter, the GB champion, who lost that King of the Ring title to Morgan Jones. He's an excellent shard. Our next Gauntlet qualifier match between Dorogak and Christian Vega. Just like Marcus and Haswell, these two haven't had the best of luck in FEW. I think Dorogak's had a bit more luck than any of these ones, really, but this is their chance to shine and get into that Gauntlet match at Night of Scares. Atlas Dragon Shield then makes her debut at, obviously, against the Witch Kate. Again, as I said in the match last week, if Atlas wins this one now, they will be 2-0 over Ice Cold Witch, which does then mean they will have their title match at Night of Scares, and that would be beneficial tonight if she managed to pick up the win. Our next Gauntlet qualifier match will be the Yeti Darren taking on Edgar Larson. So Paranormal Life and Villain Code going 1-on-1. And our main event, James will be looking to get revenge against Frost as he goes 1-on-1 with the muscle, Paranormal Life, with the muscle of the Shadow Dimension. So James, as I say, will be looking to get revenge after not just the loss, because I say James took the pin after being speared multiple times. Which, to be fair, if you're going to get speared multiple times, you're going to go down. But also he wants to get revenge for that chair attack. Because though he took the chair hit as well, I think, from what I've been told, kind of got hit in a certain way from behind that just damaged his back a little bit, which means he is out of action. So James will be looking for that revenge tonight. So, smaller card than last week, but we still have quite a few decent matches, so we're going to get straight into our first fight, Daniel Baxter versus Shard. I do love these first time matchups because as Baxter has never fought Shard, and it's an interesting one. It's another one of these situations where you'd say one has a strength advantage whereas one has the speed advantage, but looking obviously at Baxter's matches over the course of obviously his GB title run, he's shown that he hasn't just got a speed advantage over a lot of competitors, he has the strength advantage as well. But he's heading into this match on the back of his first pinfall loss since December 2023. As the last time he lost prior to this was Tobias. I was when Tobias took the GB title back from him for that brief month. But he hadn't lost, apart from that count out recently, in a singles one-on-one match. That obviously lost in the final of the King of the Ring tournament. Was his first singles loss. And Morgan Jones handed it to him. Or should I say King Morgan now. Obviously he still is very undecided though on who he plans to challenge. Obviously since he has that title shot available. I mean, if he's smart, which we know Morgan pretty much is, he'd target Baxter because he knows he can beat him. But as I said, at the moment, he has yet to make claim. But of course, whoever he claims, then we are playing a tournament, like a little triple threat match next week to determine basically another title shot. And then whichever champion's left, then either they won't be on the card, or we'll try and work them in some way or another. And so the question is, who's Morgan going to choose? The man he beat? Or, well, it's a DK Championship, the FAW Championship. They are all up for grabs. But we'll have to wait and see. As Daniel's now just got to put this past behind him, focus on what's ahead, and that is this hulking behemoth known as Shard. And we are underway. And Baxter, as I said, the speed advantage already playing into his cards right now. And he, on top of that, he's also using his strength here to that spinning elbow, knock Shard straight down, and cranking the leg back and forth. And the stomps, keeping Shard down. Of course, we look at the championship stats in FEW at the moment. Baxter is heading towards. Oh, before I actually finish this off, leaping DDT. He's heading towards a combined total around a 310. Obviously, a single reign is pushing towards 274. Once not scarce hits, that will be the count. He's doing really well setting this record for the GB title. There's the elbow from Shard. Looking for a pinfall, looking for a cheeky one here. 1, 2. Not enough though. I mean, if we look at his stats overall, combine all his title reigns together, he's currently sitting in 7th place in our top 10 for combined title reigns. I'll have to work out a single title reign. Kick out there. I might do that now, actually. While this match is going on. 274 there. Shard needs to get Baxter back. Well, I mean, he doesn't need to because this isn't like for anything, but you know, we kind of want to see an actual legit winner. And Baxter just drop kick with that single super kick to the face. And an elbow. He's going, oh, no, he's not. Clothesline to the back of the head instead. The Shard is rolling at the ring. Oh, no, he's not. I thought he was going to roll at the ring, but Baxter sent him out anyway. Shard sends him back in before he can do any damage out there. But Daniel got a bit too cocky there, in my opinion. Shard is going to make him pay with his strength. Drops him. Then the stomps come into play. And a knee strike for added measure. He's looking for a massive spear there. Baxter got back up but gets dropped again. And a splash. Told you the strength for this man is ridiculous. And he's looking to end this here. Submission locked in here on Baxter, sorry. But he does not quit. This man rarely ever quits. I don't think he's ever been submitted, honestly. He takes down Shard there. Here we go. Spins around, slams him down. 1, 2, not enough. Looking for a submission of his own here. But Shard does not give up. Baxter again. This time an ankle lock. And he gets it locked in tight. But he does not submit again. Elbow from the top. I believe like if in singles reigns, I think it's like he's like the 4th longest with a title. He's just talking about a single reign. I'm still going to finish working at that stat if I'm going to miss yet. Ducks under. I'm going to quickly put that together just. Here we go. Spins around. Neck breaker. Baxter's eyeing him up right now. Dives through the ropes and takes him out clean. Now here comes the stomps. And a kick for good measure there. Shard is in pain, I think. Daniel realises that. And he's going for a quick pin here. He might see if he can sneak one. 1, 2, 3. Does he? Sneaks one. And Shard had no choice but to quit there. I think he was in a bit too much pain. But Baxter is still he's showing off his championship. And Morgan looks to have made his choice of who he wants to cash in that King of the Ring, obviously, championship opportunity on, and it looks to be Daniel Baxter for that GB title. Now it's time to move on to our gauntlet match, a new annual Halloween Gauntlet Match. Last week we saw 2 spots taken. We saw my mind trying to remember who we saw last week. Scroll all the way down on my list. So last week we saw Eduardo qualify after he beat Jeff Greybeard, and we saw Marcus Cross beat Hell's Warrior to qualify. But of course, as I'll always constantly mention, there is that mystery man already in the gauntlet, and we will see at Night of Scares who that is. But first, we have 2 qualifiers tonight, and this is our first of the 2. So will it be Dorogak or Christian Vega to make their mark? Because Dorogak has already been involved in a tournament, essentially. He was, tournament qualifiers. He was in the Chamber of Champions qualifier matches. He actually lost, but managed to sneak through thanks to the obviously disqualification of Matthew and August. He managed to win a ladder match to earn a spot in the chamber, and that was really his biggest moment. And he's recently obviously teamed up with John Pierre to form Fantasy Warfare. The 2 did have an opportunity at the start of September in regards of joining, obviously facing Stud Express at Battle of the Gods, but they basically Dorogak proved. Let me stutter in there. Proved his obviously how long he can last in a match, because he got absolutely battered by Villain Code, but managed to stay in long enough before eating the pinfall.
now he has an opportunity to qualify for his Halloween Gauntlet match. And we'll see if he can get through Christian Vega to get to it. Obviously, for Christian, this is obviously his biggest moment. Cause off the top of my head, I don't think he's been in any of these sort of qualifying matches. He hasn't really had a moment since he takes the dog out with a clothesline. The only matches I note off the top of my head, obviously for Samuel Scythe. Obviously during the time when Scythe was about to start feuding with, oh, neck breaker there, feuding with Alistair Farfax, if I remember correctly. We haven't seen him for a while, have we? Oh, you're a Nagi there. Vega goes up to the top. Lands the knee. And he's looking for to end it there. Looking for like a knockout knee strike there. 1, 2. Was not enough. Was not knocked out. Dorogak just needed to catch a breath. And he still does. But Christian Vega is not letting him. But Dorogak picks him up mid-air. And makes sure he cannot land that move. Christian Vega very quickly there to counter. Dorogak slams him down on his knee himself. Then comes the ground and pound to keep him down. And another one follows very quickly. Another little nasty stomp at the end. Dorogak sends him into the ring. To get to him before he has a chance, but Christian Vega one step quicker with that clothesline, and Dorogak brings down the big meaty green man, clubs him back to the canvas. Absolutely loving himself right now, Christian Vega. But Dorogak baited him out of the ring and using the barricade as a weapon there. The ref starts his count as Christian Vega managed to counter out of any more damage. Again, Dorogak, this time one step ahead and sends him crashing into that table. And he's telling him, get back in the ring. Sort of count 4 from the official. And Dorogak misses the clothesline, and that gives Christian Vega the opportunity there to bring down the Mad Dog King. He deadlifts him as well. The strength as he slams him down with a running power slam. It's his turn to get these ground and pounds. Punches in and a cheeky little stomp at the end too. He's on the middle rope there with another knee strike looking for a knockout. Dorogak quickly gets up and both try for the big boot and both miss a big boot. Dorogak has him in a fireman's carry here. Face first on the turnbuckle. And knee strike follows. Man, targeting the knee there and he's trying to get him back to his feet. And a boot brings him back down. Here we go, he's got him up. Drops him on the back of the neck. He's looking to have ended it right then and there. 1. Kick out of 1. Ref had to make sure the foot was not under the rope. Oh, a drop. And vicious punches again. And this time he's busted open Christian Vega. Dorogak is just brutally bringing down this young man. But the reversal sends the match back the other way. Again, Dorogak, quicker than Vega. No, I think he was looking for a signature move there. But Christian knew that and was one step, and I think he was up for one as well, and Dorogak himself prevented it. Sends him into the rope. Ducks under. Throws him over the top of him. He's looking for that slam to have been it. One. Kick out of one. Was not enough again. Elbow. To got in mind here. Going up top. It's on the top rope. Waiting for the time to strike, and just about grazed him there. He's trying to get the crowd behind him. Can't trap the counter so far, these two. And they've never even fought against each other before. So it's crazy that they know each other, what moves they're going to try and land. It's Christian's turn to bust open Dorogak, and he's looking to end it there. One. Again, just a one count. Dorogak prevents any damage by rolling out the ring. Then walks straight into this here. Oh, it's a submission. He's locked in a submission here. The jaws are locked around Dorogak, but he squirms his way out. He sends him towards the rope. What's he got planned here? Using the rope to cause some damage. And he's looking to end this right now. Here we go. Split personality. 1, 2, 3. Dorogak qualifies for the Gauntlet match. He now joins Marcus Cross, Eduardo, and of course our mystery opponent. And as I say, we do have one more Gauntlet qualifier match coming tonight, just prior to our main event. Congratulations, Dorogak, on earning that spot at Night of Scares. Next up, it's time for our debutante. Atlas Dragon Shield taking on the Witch. One half of the FAW Women's Tag Team Champions, the Witch Kate. Of course, there's a stipulation over this match. Obviously, take you all the way back to Battle of Gods. Ice Cold Witch just defeated Cosmic Anarchy in a Tornado Tag Team match. And while they were celebrating, they were ambushed and taken out by this woman and her partner, Protectors of the Kingdom. And then that led to a match between Ellie Frost and Sarah Hawk last week. The idea of if Protectors of the Kingdom can win both their matches against members of the Ice Cold Witch, they will earn themselves a tag title match at Night of Scares. And last week, Ellie tried to sneak attack Sarah beforehand, but Sarah had the last laugh of that knockout kick. She refers to as, where's my notes, Bloodlust. And it would be Atlas, who knows for a fact that she just needs to pick up this win here, and she has that match locked in position for Night of Scares. But same thing could be said for the Witch Kate. She can be thinking, I beat her tonight. No title match, no title defense even at Night of Scares. Both women have been looking to make quick work of their opposition and either prevent or make official that title match at Night of Scares. And here is Witch Kate with a goal around her waist. So her mindset here will be make obviously that match last week be redundant. But she needs to obviously have the same mindset of. She needs to have the mindset, of that This is an opposition she's never fought, she knows nothing about, and in my opinion, that is what cost Ellie last week. She knew nothing about Sarah, and that was her downfall. So Kate needs to, realistically, yes, go all out on her opposition, but at the same time, she needs to take her time and see what is in store for her. As the ref gets us underway here, and it is Atlas who strikes first, but Kate using her experience to counter straight away. But look at the strength here, and again, experience here. She rolls her up. 1, 2, almost stole one within seconds of the match starting. Kate is looking to take advantage very early on here. And it's smart that she's using her experience to know when to counter correctly. She drops the foot to the gut of Atlas here, and a clubbing blow to the back of the head followed. Keep the opposition down. Don't let her get momentum. That is got to be what's running through Kate's mind right now. And so far, it is working. Atlas has not really got into this match, and she gets back up now, and a big kick drops the debutante. She sets on the ring now, and an axe handle brings her down. And again, this is really smart from Kate, making sure she does not get any momentum behind her, because that will cost her. Because 100% Atlas has the strength advantage over Kate. That's why she's keeping it down with these jabs and punches here. And I think she will take a counter if she can. Count free from the official, but Atlas is getting up. She's walking straight into Kate's trap. Sends her into the rope. Ducks under. Doesn't offer for the leapfrog. Instead, she's used the arm drag to again keep the opposition at bay. And Atlas, as I said, has not got into this match. She got into it at the start, but she's struggled since as Kate goes up and she comes back down because she realises Atlas is getting back to the ring. And here we go again. Keeping it down. Yanking at the arms. Pulling at the sockets, basically. And she's mocking her opposition. But be careful, that could be your downfall. She keeps kicking the hell out of Atlas. And oh, she went for that cursed kick, but Atlas prevented it. This could be her time. This could be her moment. She sends Kate into the rope. Slams her down. A spine buster. Again, experience from Kate prevents any more momentum flowing towards Atlas here. Here comes the stomps. Kicks the spine. She's looking to go up to maybe end this right now. Oh, she wants her on her feet. Trying to go for a splash or anything. She just wants her on her feet. Axe handle instead. No, she's keeping away from the ropes. Again, smart. There we go. Submission locked in. A bit of that black magic. But Atlas does not submit. And she's back up here. And a spear brings Kate down. Can she use momentum here? And she lands a splash. She needs to use this momentum now to keep the more experienced fighter down. And she wants to stand a chance of winning this fight. And she lands a moonsault, and that could be it. 1, 2. Kate gets out of it. But this could be it though if she lands this. Here we go. This is called a DB driver. 1, 2, 3 was enough. And this title match is now locked in for Night of Scares. Ice Cold Witch defending against Protectors of the Kingdom. And Atlas looks to be celebrating this win. Or is she? To me, those eyes look like she's looking to make a statement. And she is. The ladder is coming out. And Kate doesn't even know it. The champ taken down. Might be. We could be looking at a ladder match and not a scares. Atlas picks her up. And drives her straight into the ladder. Sorry, I went through all of them there. Big win for Atlas, but damage done to Kate. A message sent to Ice Cold Witch. Now it's time for our last gauntlet match of the night. Yeti Darren and Edgar Larson both be looking to join the upcoming title match. That's a gauntlet match. Yes, Darren, of course, repping Paranormal Life. They're not really had the best of luck at all since joining FAW. Another faction that has struggled. Probably struggled the most, more than anyone, really. Of course, his opponent, Edgar, part of Villain Code. Code who fully snapped into their villain side within the past few months. So feuding with Delta Strike, feuding with Stud Express. Edgar be looking to bounce back from that night of scare. Battle of the Gods loss, and earn himself a place in that gauntlet match. Can the still rookie of Villain Code knock off the Yeti Darren? Nice, striking a pose while the music cuts out. Because his track isn't as long as his entrance, apparently. Did you not realise that? And again, he's never had a solo entrance before. Well, he has, but he was, technically speaking, with his tag team partner, so it doesn't count. He's looking straight away to take advantage here. He pins Yeti Darren in the corner with his right hooks and his right stomps. What's he got in mind is going up, whatever he's got in mind. He wants Darren on his feet. Axe handle. Knee to the face. I was going for a stomp then. Knee's not better, but it's, you know, it's a little bit better than a stomp to the face, I will say. Edgar is bringing it to Darren very early here and not letting the Paranormal Life member get any momentum here. Ducks under. Leapfrogs over. And then new bench press. Missed the stomp. And that allows Darren to land a big boot of his own. He's looking to have knocked out Edgar there. 1. Kick out at 1. Not enough damage done. Using the ropes here though. Not really seen the big man fly like that before. He wants him. Kick to keep him down. Edgar is having to roll out the ring here to get a quick breather. But it's not going to be enough because here comes Darren. But he slightly missed it. But at the same time he just clipped his head enough to knock him down. But it wasn't, the best of shots. I think he was a bit too overzealous there and jumped over rather than into. But he's still claiming the advantage here as we get to a count of 5 from the official. Second phase of this match has been all Yeti Darren. He puts him in the fireman's carry position here. But Edgar slides out of it, count of 6. Sends him back into the ring. Count of 7 from the official. Edgar's obviously Darren's waiting for Edgar to get back in the ring, and the ref got in the way of Darren's attempt of attack there. And now it allows Edgar for a cheeky old DDT. 1, 2, not enough. This might be though if this lands. Lightning in a bottle. 1, 2, whoa! Darren, I don't know if that was just instinct or what, but his shoulder just came up at the last second. And I don't know how this man is even still standing, but the back and forth begins, these chops, as these two men just beat each other down. Edgar missed his shot there. But Darren is barely standing. I'm just going to add here, as dropkick sends him outside the ring, but he's barely standing. He should have just took the L there and walked away, but he's a fighter, and I will give him that, as Edgar comes from the top rope and lands a crossbody. Sends him back in the ring. Edgar just needs to end this right now. And he realises he has a chance here. Oh, misses. Like he was toying with him there. He missed it. Darren got out of the way, but not very long, as Edgar makes him pay very quickly. And it's time to let gravity do its thing. Edgar got here. He got left in the tank to land. A splash from all the way across the ring. 1, 2, 3. Too much for Darren. He had too much damage taken. I mean, hats off for Darren for how long he stood in there. I mean, he took the lightning in the bottle like a champ and got back up, but I think he just took too much damage to stay in this match. But congratulations to Edgar on being the 5th member of that gauntlet match. He still have one more position left, and that will be determined next week. Drake Emperor, and I believe it's Gabriel. We're fighting over that spot. Congratulations, Edgar Larson. A big victory. Now it's main event time. Frost Rockwell taking on the conductor James. Of course, I'm going to take you back to the last week. Tag team match, Stud Express, Shadow Dimension. Obviously, James ate 2 Dark Elemental Spears. In the process, Shadow Dimension picked up the victory over Stud Express. First time Stud Express have actually lost in a while, I might add. Since I want to say Proving Ground, they've just been on such a roll. But Shadow Dimension picked up the first victory over them. But then couldn't leave it at that, could they? Nick and obviously Frost brought in chairs, beat down Connor and James, beat Connor enough to write him off for the next few weeks. He's missing Night of Scares. For the first time, really. It's the first time he's missed Night of Scares. He fought the last two. He was in our first Halloween Rumble, which he won. And of course, he was in a Extreme Rules match last year with, was it Extreme Rules or No Holds Barred, one of them, with Steve. And he picked up the win there. So he at this event, he was 2-0, Connor was. But he's missing this year's because of this man and Nick Foster. That's why James wants his revenge tonight. Not only as for his partner being taken out, but also for the fact that obviously he was the one that lost. He's the one that got pinned. At the moment, he's going it alone against Shadow Dimension. Very similar to what happened to Connor last year when the feud with Stud Express was against Deadly Bros. It was Connor versus both men pretty much at one point. But the victory over Jeremy meant it was him and Steve one-on-one. So we'll see how this feud plays out for the conductor. So I believe he's approaching 183. I believe at Night of Scares it'd be 183 days for the FW Tag Team Championships around his waist. And he's absolutely enjoyed every second and every day of being champion. Remember, this is the first time he has been champion in this company. He's had plenty of opportunities. First Spectacular night 2, after he earned the title match at night 1. He lost to Connor. Requel, he lost to obviously Thomas. Summer Solstice, he lost in the Triple Threat match. At Night of Scares, he then lost again. DK Championship was on the line at Heartbreaker last year. Got screwed out of that. A few weeks later, at Proving Ground, about a month later actually, the Undisputed title was on the line again for him. Lost that. A month later, the DK Championship was in his grasp again. Lost that. That's 7 so far. And then, when was that? It took him, off the top of my head, until Proving Ground the following year to even get another title shot. And that was the tag titles, which again, he was screwed out of. So he's been screwed out of 3 championships. Undisputed, DK, and the tag team titles. It took him 9 attempts before gold went around his waist. Whereas Connor took 1 attempt, but then he's, we know how it turned out for him. He kind of lost pretty much every other attempt apart from the GB title match. But we're underway here as James DDTs Frost with that cheeky little feint attack that he likes to do. Now the arm is locked into the rope and he's yanking away. Do damage to that arm and there's no flying punch. He's rubbing his head against the rope, and I think the ref is letting a bit go here because he knows this obviously what happened last week, so he's letting a bit go as James drops Frost. Knee strike to the face. So conductor got planned here. Whatever it is, he wants Frost on his feet. Crossbody. Sends the muscle of the Shadow Dimension outside the ring with that clothesline there. Now it's time for him to deal the real damage. And another knee to the face of Frost. I thought James was going to use a lot more of the outside time there, but he quickly got Frost back in the ring and he's eyeing up his target, his prey here. Frost counters that. And right hand hooks James around the face. He scoops him up, using the ropes for some damage. And here comes the lefts and rights. And a belly to belly, but James counters. And a big boot busts open Frost there. And he's not waiting for him to catch a breather because that knee strike brings him down again. I was about to say the experience of James, for the fact he's been in the FEW since 2022, of April 2022, I might add, from day one. The experience working in his favour. It is again now. Obviously, it stopped for a moment because Frost did counter, but it's all James again here. He bounces Frost face first off that turnbuckle. There come the punches and the chops. And the woo chants from the crowd. As gravity power bombs Frost into the mat there. 1, 2, not enough. This James got planned here. He's debating, and I think if they hit the all aboard headbutt tickets, please. And he's roaring the crowd up, but that just cost him his Frost. Quickly back in the ring and did some damage here. Drops the champ down to the mat, and the ground and pound begins. James counters out of it. There he goes. He's looking for a rendition of ticket. Play. Oh no! Frost got the foot up. And James had to roll out the ring to catch a breather because Frost has countered James's end game and that fainted DDT again. I think James should have probably just gone for tickets placed from above because I know he does that or he does it from the corner. He probably should have gone for the latter, obviously the first option. Because that being from the corner just gave Frost the chance to spot it and counter out of it. Frost is bleeding everywhere right now. Get a cleaner into a good clean. We've had an excellent show with some great matches tonight as Frost is taken down by James. And this is one way to cap it off. These two absolutely destroying each other. As James goes up. Okay, 6 minute official, but James is in the ring. And an elbow drop to Frost. And he's looking to have ended it right then and there. 1, 2. Frost gets the shoulder up though. Frost stays in this. James makes him pay though with that knee then. Oh, here we go. Don't scream. It's locked in. Frost has nowhere to go. James is holding tight. He has to tap. Frost has to tap. He has no choice but to tap there. And James is victorious against Frost. Revenge is served for obviously the conductor of Sir Express. Congrats. Oh, god damn it, Blackout. This is not good. Told you it was not good. It's Nick. Frost got the chair as well. Frost has cleared the blood away from his face, and the Shadow Dimension looked to send a message now to James and injure him. But the Undisputed Champ is here to make the save. The Dragon King scaring off Frost and Nick, protecting James, and what could this alliance mean between two former enemies? As the Shadow Dimension run away with their tails between their legs. And that is it for FEW Showdown. Daniel Baxter defeated Shard, but got confronted by Morgan, and Morgan is using his King of the Ring championship opportunity now to challenge Daniel Baxter for this title. He's just got to get the response from Baxter, not necessarily the response of basically accepting, because he say he has to accept, but more the response of when the title match will actually take place, which will be a discussion between Baxter and management. Dorogak then qualified for the Gauntlet Match, so far it's Eduardo, Jeff Greybeard, Dorogak, and this mystery opponent. Atlas Dragon Shield then obviously knocked off the Witch Kate, which does mean it will be Protectors of the Kingdom versus Ice Cold Witch first FEW Women's Tag Team Championships at the Night of Scares. And I'm being told it will be a ladder match due to the attack with the ladder after match. So that is one confirmed fight for Night of Scares. Obviously Edgar Larson defeated the Yeti Darren to then join obviously Jeff Greybeard, Eduardo, mystery opponent, and Dorogak in that Gauntlet match. So we have one more space remaining. Regarding that, we'll find out next week. And James defeated Frost, but got ambushed by the Shadow Dimension. But if it wasn't for the
undisputed champion, the injury might have been, obviously the damage might have been worse. And then that leads us into our last Showdown show before Night of Scares, where we'll see April Rockwell take on Jessica Walsh. And if April knocks off Jessica, there's a good chance that she has this title match in the bag for Night of Scares. The last Gauntlet qualifier match will be Draconic Emperor taking on Gabriel. Draconic Emperor's a bit conflicted right now since he, with all his latest losses, not just his loss, Draconic Bear recently lost. Draconic Empire and the Emperor are kind of in a bit of ruins right now. King Morgan is in action against the Golden Knight. So Morgan will be waiting for that acceptance from Daniel Baxter. We do have a DK Championship No. 1 Contenders match between Ivan Vampire Victor and Raphael. And then our main event, James is taking on Nick. James doesn't want the help of the undisputed champ. He wants to go one-on-one and make, obviously, the Shadow Dimension pay for what they've done to his partner. So we're going one-on-one with Nick without the aid of the undisputed champion. But Nick's not necessarily going to go without the aid of the members of his Shadow Dimension. Which, FYI, we still haven't seen Matthew. So that's going to be some interesting stuff going forward. So yeah, that's it for this show. I hope you enjoyed the show, and I do hope to see you for the last show before Night of Scares, where we'll confirm more matches. Because I say at the moment for Night of Scares, all we confirmed is the Gauntlet match and the women's tag team match. We do still have a few more matches we can confirm, so we'll confirm them next week before Night of Scares. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Do hope to see you next time. Goodbye.
If you like what you've seen, don't be afraid to throw us a little like and subscribe. That's always very appreciated over here. And well, I'll see you on the next video.